Welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to talk about managing multiple Gmail accounts on a single device. Let's get started. So more than likely, you are going to want to sign on to multiple Gmail accounts, whether that is using somebody else's computer to check your email, or if you simply want to check your personal email on a device that has already been signed in with some other maybe business related email. And so in the case of a student, it would be the personal student email versus the school student email. So there's a few things that I want to make you aware of before you do that. So here we are on my Chromebook, and I do want to point that out because other devices may look a little bit different. But I'm on a Chromebook, and before we get into actually signing on with your other account and then how to switch between the two accounts, I want to mention that if you do sign on to Google Chrome with another account, let's say you click on this little user icon and you click add another account. To sign off of your account, you have to sign out of every single account. Now, that might not seem like a big deal. However, some people have run into issues regarding that. So just be aware that if you're going to sign on, then you will have to sign out of all accounts. If that is going to be a problem for you, then the only option that I am aware of is by opening a browser in incognito mode. What is that? Well, it is Christmas, so there's your bonus. Okay, so back to incognito mode. If you want to sign into your account and then sign out of it without signing everybody out, you need to open up incognito. So you'll hit the three dots in the upper right hand corner. You'll scroll down to the third option, new incognito window, and in here you can then type in Gmail. After which you will be directed to this page where you're shown, or where that you see nobody is signed in, and you can sign into your account. You can then, once you're done, proceed to sign out as you would normally, clicking on your icon and then clicking sign out. Now, if you don't care, this is your own personal email, go ahead and just sign in to your account, clicking the user icon and then clicking add account. And you will have access to both emails. And here I am signed into two different email accounts, and I can switch between them by simply clicking on the account that I want to have access to. And you can see here that at the moment I have two different windows with two different inboxes. Now, I have seen problems regarding this dual or triple or whatever sign in. And it typically relates to permissions. For instance, let's say that the student here, the student account, goes and tries to get into their Google Drive, and for some reason Google is not allowing them. There's a good chance that the student, by clicking Google Drive, is trying to access the parent's Google Drive, and there is no permission. The student has no permission to do that. And so for some reason, the computer is defaulting to that Google Drive instead of the student's Google Drive, if that makes any sense. But so what I would recommend in that case, instead of trying to, which you can select, make sure that your account is selected when you're choosing Google Drive. What I would suggest in that case, if you run into that, is go ahead and just sign out of all accounts, and then sign in with the account that you need to access. But let's quickly take a look and see if there is indeed something that you can do instead of signing out of all accounts. Okay, so I'm just going to go to my box of chocolates and then click Google Drive, just for instance, and see what happens. Okay, so I was not able to recreate the problem. However, it did take me to a Google Drive, and the account that it is using to access that Google Drive is located again in the upper right hand corner. And so maybe, I cannot guarantee, but you can switch and make sure that your account is indeed, the correct account is selected in Google Drive. So that's what I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.